Good morning. It is, I don't even think it's 8:30 yet. I don't have my watch on. I took it off to go in the shower. What time is it? What time is it? 8:15 and I've been in a shower. The reason being today though, I think I mentioned at the end of last week's vlog, I am off work for pretty much a week, but next week we have to go to London for that court case. But because I'm off, I figured I would take Jack up to my mum's. My mum stays up in Fife in Anstruther. It's like a wee fishing village and I feel like he'll really enjoy that. He likes being by the seaside. I don't know what the weather's going to be like. I already said it's raining in Glasgow today, but I don't know what it'll be like up the road. It said it was going to be dry. It would be grey but dry, which is better than none. I'm still loaded with a cold as well. So yeah, my plan is to take him up there today. So I've got up and got ready really early because what I'm going to do is he's had his breakfast. So as soon as I've pulled myself together here, I'm just going to jump in the car and take him. I figured that was the best option because he still does take a nap midday, kind of halfway through the day. So I figured if I got him there before the nap, might work. But if he falls asleep in the car on the way up, it's not the end of the world. It'd be worse if I was driving up at like 4 o'clock and he fell asleep, do you know what I mean? So it's fine. Still loving my coffee machine. Predictable as fuck. So what I'm doing now is just a wee bit of skincare. I actually used the AH stuff. What is this called again? Daily AH Tonic Ready Steady Glow from Ren. Now that has been sent to me before, but I have bought another one since then. It's quite nice. It's the same as like the Pixie, the Ordinary one, all that kind of stuff. So it is a nice one, but I only use it maybe once a week, maybe twice. And I'm currently using this the last few days. This was in my wee elf haul. This is their lip exfoliator and it's the coffee one. I actually think I'm going to take this with me. I've got my wee bag of stuff I'm going to take up to my mum's for like skincare and makeup. And I'm just going to pop that in as well. I need to put my toothbrush in my wee case. I've not brushed my teeth yet. I'm having my coffee first and then I'll deal with that. But yeah, that wee exfoliating lip scrub's quite nice. Still really enjoying the Be by Superdrug Hydrate Spray. I do use 2 sprays in my morning routine. I'm fucking bougie like that. But it's because I feel like this one from Curel that I really love, and I still have the other one I bought from Black Friday. It's lasted me a good time. So I started using this when start of December, but I've still got a little bit left in it. What I do is I use the first spray when I come out the shower, right? And then I kind of put on my serums, my hyaluronic acids. This is the caffeine eye cream from Inky, which again, I'm just going to pop in there so I've got it with me. And I've still been using this from Vichy. There's probably like this much left in it now. This is their Mineral 89, what is it, like a hydrating booster? It's hyaluronic acid. I've really been enjoying that. I think it's really, really nice. It is more expensive because it's like one of these scientific skincare brands and the likes of other smaller brands and things like that, but I do think it is really nice. I still love the Isn't one, but I've not bought that recently and I've got a glossy one to use after that, so I'm not going to be buying it. But what I do is I put a serum on, and then because I've got that on my face, I go in with a spray because this has what is it that's got in it? Is it like ceramides or something in it? Hold on. Yeah, it's got like basically water and I think ceramides in it. But I feel like because I've put that serum on, what it does is hyaluronic acid molecules hold on to water or moisture molecules. So I feel like if I put this on top now, they're going to hold on to that and then I'll lock all in my moisturiser. It feels really quite refreshing in the morning. Do you know what? I've got my Curel here, which I've been using for ages, but I'm going to try the bubble one today. Why not? Let's give it, maybe that's a bad idea. I don't know. Let's give it a go. So it's one of these ones that you go, I think I'm going to do 2. So I would say it's a slightly more liquidy texture than the other one I've used. The Curel's maybe a little thicker. This is more gel-like. Yeah, so that does actually feel quite nice. I'll tell you more like how it lasts and things throughout the day because I'm not going to take it up to my mum's with me. I'm taking my Curel because I can just trust it. But obviously that's the first kind of time I've used it. It said it was a balancing one. It said it balances oily skin, but then it says it's for all skin types as well, like combination all skin types, I don't know. So I've just put on some of my Curel eye cream there, and then now is when I usually go in and dry my fringe and stuff like that once I've kind of locked in all these wee layers. Right, so I'm gonna go and sort my barnet out and get myself together, and then we'll get ourselves on the road. But I thought I would just let you know about some of those wee bits that I picked up. For my makeup that I'm taking up, I've got this little bag here, but honestly I feel like this is overkill. We're only going for a night, so what I'm gonna do is I've got all my skincare in this big one, because I usually take like this one for skincare and body stuff, but I'm only going for a night. I don't need all that. So what I'm gonna do is probably decant some of the stuff into here. I think I'm just going to take the basics because I really don't need that much makeup with me. I'm saying that and then I'm like, did I take that Moon Dust eyeshadow plan? Because it's just good for toppers. Putting mummy's slippers on? Well, I think I'd rather you put your shoes on so we can get out the house. Oh, well done.
Mama gave it.
Mummy do it. Well, you do it. You try first. Well done. Oh, well done, Jack. Well done. Do you think they're a bit big for you?
No. No.
Will we put your shoes on?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hello, good morning from my mum's house. I was going to open these blinds here, but I feel like if I open them, is it going to be too bright? Maybe. I'll leave it at the moment. Yeah, so it's currently 9 o'clock in the morning. Me and Jack slept in the same bed last night, which is nigh on unheard of. He really doesn't ever sleep with us and never really has. The odd time when he's not been feeling great or something, but last night, well, he was sleeping with me just because simply there's no cot or anything, and I was like, I don't think I slept well because I just kept waking up and being like, is he okay? And I'm fine if he's in his own bed, but I just kept waking up. But he actually slept till 5 to 8, so that's not so bad. I didn't get too bad a sleep in that regard. But the plan today is I'm going to get, well, he's already dressed, but I'm going to jump in a shower in a minute, pull some clothes on and things, and we're going to go down to the front. He's going to see all the boats. We might go and do a little bit of the fisheries museum just to let him get out and see a few things. We went to the beach yesterday, which was quite nice, but he was running in and out the waves at the front, which was really nice. So I think the plan today is to go down and let him see some boats and things like that, and maybe get a bit of lunch and what have you as well. But I'm pretty tired. I think I'm tired just because my brain was in overdrive with him sleeping next to me. Weirdest thing. But he seems absolutely fine this morning. I'm just knackered, so I'm going to get in the shower. Hey, sorry, I know the lighting is strange in here because my mum's window is at the back of me.
Wash machine's on, yeah. You see it going round? Got washing in now.
Jackie Beans! Jack!
Yes, yeah.
Come in. Washing machine's on? Oh, I thought you were coming to give me a cuddle. I thought you was coming to give me a cuddle. Okay, and this putting on in the window, yeah, just be careful. I'm just putting on the Violet FR Booties today because I feel like it's an easy option. But what I actually wanted to come and talk to you about before. Oh, what's your call? Oh, you're giving the doggy a cuddle. You're giving the doggy a cuddle. Look, Jack, look. Who's that? Who's that? Show your doggy. Look, where's your doggy? Oh, that's a lovely doggy.
In the park.
We're going to go to the park. We're going to go down to the museum, aren't we? We're going to go down to the fisheries museum and see some boats.
Get a mirror.
Jack's in the mirror. Can you see yourself in the mirror? I think the likelihood is I'm going to have to tell you about all this stuff later because I'm not going to get a chance to do it just now. But all the new elf stuff that I picked up, I'm fucking loving it. I think it's lovely. Put this on today as well. I'm feeling it. Them. What is it? They're like little contour sticks. They're really good. I just tried it. They're not like dead new, but I only just tried one and I was like, oh.
So where would you put that?
Like here. Come here.
I've got nothing on.
That's alright.
What did you rub it in?
Well done.
I've usually put highlighter up there.
I bet for like runs or for contour. That looks like an okay colour for you as well, because you're a bit like me, because you're darker. You've got darker skin than me, I would say. See, I usually put the highlighter stuff right there where you're putting that right here, so you think a darker shade. Well, just something, you still can put highlighter on top of this. Alright. But this is not your blush. Look. Alright, that's nice, isn't it? Well, that is nice. I've only just started using them.
Let's see it. Did you get them in Superdrug?
Yeah. You get a highlighter version. So you get, this is contour, you get a highlight and you get a blush version. But see the blushers, I think they're dead glittery. So I've not used the blushers. But these as well. But these are really pigmented. But I don't know if you'll like this.
Oh, I do like that.
It's nice, isn't it?
It really makes blush your cheekbones.
It does, doesn't it? I've put it on as well. But I've got a bit of this blush on too.
I noticed yesterday your skin, but your skin always looks beautiful.
Right, look though. This is really pigmented though, so what I've done is put it on the back of my hand. And then...
Is that one of them as well?
No, that's the same one.
Oh, that pink one that you just used?
No, that's a blush.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying, this is really, really bright. So put it on the back of your hand first. And then just put a wee bit to add a bit of colour instead. Like the blush as well.
God, it's
nice, isn't it? I was quite impressed with them. They're not expensive. I thought they've been about for a while and I've just not really bothered.
You just put that there and there and there and there and then blended it in.
Behind me here, having a good old sleep. Oh, jinxed it, haven't I? I've just pulled into a Starbucks to get myself a coffee because I think I mentioned I didn't sleep fantastic last night. Oh, and it wasn't the fault of him, he was an angel, but I feel like I was just so aware that he was next to me in the bed and I was like, oh, is he alright? Is he going off the edge of the bed? But anyway, so I pulled into Starbucks there to get myself a coffee. I used the ELF, what is it called? It's like their SPF that's meant to be like super goop, and it was really, really nice. And also I've used the contour ones today and I just feel like skin is looking lovely. But now I'm going to have a wee drink of this coffee and I'm going to get back on the road because I just thought, oh, I am feeling tired. You know, before you go on a motorway, oh, sorry, you know how before you go on a motorway, it's a very mind-numbing drive, a motorway, it's horrific. Thought I'm going to get myself a coffee. But I'm going to let him sleep the rest of the way and that'll be his nap for this afternoon and then that'll be his home, that'll be us up the road. But we had a lovely time, we had a really good time. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy my coffee now. See, when he's like this, it's moments like this that I'm like, doesn't matter how crazy he was in being cute the other day. Because look at him. Oh, so I am having an absolute nightmare polo situation. Today is Thursday, right? And last night Jack was not good at all. I don't really know what it was, he just wasn't well, wasn't right. Is as bright as a button this morning, nothing wrong with him at all. But last night I had to go in and sleep on like the wee fold down bed in his room just to try and get him to settle down a wee bit. He wasn't himself at all, I don't know, just maybe the travel or something. So anyway, I've been up most of the night, right? So Alan was like, I'll take him around to nursery, you just lay on there. And I was like, thank you, I'm so tired. So I laid on and then I looked at my watch and I thought, oh God, 11:15. Better get up, I'm so tired, but I better get up. And came through to the bedroom, started to make the bed and looked at my phone and it was like, remember your appointment? And I was like, what appointment? And I've got a nail appointment today. I thought it was tomorrow. So absolute nightmare situation. I've literally just put a brush through my hair and I've not even had a shower, not washed my face. I'm just going like this. I'm like, fuck it, because I can't afford not to go. It's too expensive. So I'm now going to be late but I'm making the effort, you know? Right, so I made it. I was 7 minutes late, but they were brilliant about it. They were brand new. I was like, oh my god, I've literally just rolled out my bed 10 minutes ago. Got my nails done. I don't know if you're going to see it. I'm going to turn the camera around in a minute and let you see. But honest to God, this is probably the most beautiful set of nails I think I've ever had. I love them. I went in there with absolutely no idea to what I was going to get done. And you know that way, sometimes it's just best to leave it to the nail person to say like, what do you think I should get? But fuck me, these are absolutely stunning. Hold on. So I'm hoping you're going to see there, it's like pastel, but like a neon pastel colours. There we go. And then like silver swirls over the top. So now that I've ran out the house without having a shower, brushed my teeth, or even wearing a bra, I'm going to go and get myself something to eat because I don't have any breakfast either, and then I'm going to go and head home and just spruce the place up a bit. I was going to film a wee video today. I may well leave that till tomorrow now because I was not expecting this. This is not my plan. Because later on this evening, I'm going to the pub quiz again. I know you'll be like, weekly occurrence, Alana. But the thing was, last week, a few of my other friends couldn't make it. And this week, there's like more of a group of us that are going to go. So we're going to go up to my friend Craig's, have some pizzas and beers and stuff like that. And then we are going to go to the pub after and go to the quiz. So it's all very civilised. We're having, you know, a meal before we're going. But this week, there's more of us available to do it, so we are hoping that means we'll not be as terrible at the pub quiz this week. But yeah, no plans on being absolutely like stocious or anything. As I was saying last week, I just feel like I can go out and you drink and then you don't feel drunk anyway, so it'll be a pretty mild one. But because we're eating beforehand as well, then hopefully I won't need to buy a black pudding slipper on the way home. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Oh my god, I don't know what happened this morning. Do you ever feel pure out of sorts because you're like, fuck, what's just happened to me? I've just woke up and I don't know what day of the week it is. Hello, so it's actually Saturday today. I've not seen you for a few days. Reason being, Thursday obviously went to the pub quiz with my friends. Want to just say to you, much better this week. The quizmaster this week, so much better. I think it was out of 52 and we got 40. That's not horrific, right? That's not terrible. We didn't win, needless to say, but that isn't too bad. But I done that on Thursday. Friday, yesterday, I was just getting some shit together, like stuff that needed to be done around the house. You know, you got like fucking cleaning to do, washings to do, stuff like that. Just simple shit. So I didn't really film anything yesterday, and today I am actually going to take some time to film some YouTube because, as I have mentioned previously in other vlogs, but you may be new here so you don't know, next week we have to go to London because we have to go and be witnesses in a court case, which is way like obscure. If you haven't been watching the vlogs, you're gonna be like, what? Yeah, so we were witness to something in 2021 and it has now came to a court case at the Crown Court, I have to say as well, so it's quite serious and we do have to go. I'm just going to spray my hair with some dry shampoo while I talk about this to lighten the mood a little. But we do have to go, and it was very last minute. So they basically only told us 2 weeks before we were due to go that we were supposed to be there. So Monday we are having to get a flight down to London at like 6:30 in the morning to be there kind of sharp, and we have to stay till the Wednesday. At the moment that's what we've told. We may get to go home on the Tuesday, but it's dependent on timings and how the court goes and stuff like that. So at the moment they have booked us accommodation and to come back on Wednesday. So that's the plan. So I'm trying to pre-film some stuff because next week I'm not going to get my little like free day at Jackson Nursery where I would take time to film. So I'm doing it at the moment. He's having a nap just now and Alan is kicking back on the couch because he's knackered. So I thought I'll just squeeze it in the now while he's having a nap. Life has just been so busy at the moment, but that's where we're at just now. So I'm going to go and do that. Hi, so it is currently Sunday evening. We've just dropped Jack off at his gran and pappy's because he's going to have to stay there tonight because tomorrow we've got to fly down to London, as I already mentioned. So I'm currently packing a little suitcase. So I've had to take obviously relatively smart stuff, but I also didn't want to take down things that I'm like, you know, I'm going to wear a fucking suit and wear it just while I'm in the court and then not wear it at all. So I'm taking like a smarter dark denim, and I was in two minds whether to take boots or not, but again, running about London, traipsing from one side of the city to the other, I was just like, no, I'm not going to bother. So instead what I've decided is I've taken a smart shirt, dark denims. I'm going to travel down in a pair of lighter denims, my wide like lighter denims, and my trainers. And then if I feel totally like, oh, do you know what, I need to be smart, I need some smarter shoes here. I'll just grab a pair in Primark. I don't own like a, well actually that's not true. I do own, oh wait a minute, scratch that. I will take my little leather loafers because they're smart, right? So I can wear the trainers during the day with the dark denims or the light denims. If I need to be smart, I'll stick on these little leather loafers. I maybe wear them as well. They're nice and flat. They're very comfy. I've had them for, God, it must be 4 or 5 years now, but they are real leather, so they've done really well. So I think I'm going to pop them in as well, and then I just have to sort out kind of, you know, toiletries and makeup and stuff like that. Not that I'll be taking loads of it, but just something again so I look relatively smart and put together. But obviously because we're only doing hand luggage, we're going down for 2 nights essentially. So the other thing is, if it ends up being 2 nights, it actually means me and Alan will have a little bit of time just to mosey about London for a bit. So that's why I didn't want to take super duper smart stuff, because I don't want to be going out London looking like I'm ready to walk into court. I want to look smart and presentable, but I also, it's not me that's on trial, do you know what I mean? So I don't need to look like I'm trying to prove anything to anybody, but I also want to look smart. So I figured take some practical but also smart things too. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do just now. And now, once I've packed this wee case, I'm going to go and have a lovely bath. Because remember I said, oh, I'm going to try and do a bath once a week. Did not happen. Have not been doing it at all. So I think what I'm going to do is have a bath, relax, probably edit the end of this vlog. And then we'll have to be getting an early night because we have to be up at 4. We have to leave the house at 4:30. We have to be on a flight for 6:30. So we're going to have to be up for 4:30. I think Alan's booked a taxi for 4:45ish, 4:30, 4:45ish. So we have to be up so early. So I will be going straight to my bed after my bath, and we've had something to eat. And that's us. It's just, this has been a bit of an upheaval, I'm not going to lie. And we're glad to be happy to help. And there's a very serious reason why we've got to go and be witnesses. But we probably could have done without this as well. However, it has to be done. That's the end of it, and we're happy to help with that. It just came a little bit of short notice, and yeah, we feel a bit weird about leaving Jack as well. And obviously we've been away in Amsterdam and left him, but we knew that was coming. We booked that and we knew that was coming, and then this has just been landed on our laps and we had to just go. And I think the two of us just feel a bit, not guilty, it's not our fault, but I think we'd both decided that the next time we go away we were going to be taking Jack with us, because obviously we didn't take him the last time, and now this is just something that is not appropriate for Jack to come to. So it's just a bit at the moment. I'm feeling a bit all over the place tonight. Don't know how I feel, is the honest truth. That and the fact that I've never been in a courtroom before, let alone been a witness. So just a bit, I'm not nervous. Nervous isn't the right word. Apprehensive is probably the right word. I'm just quite apprehensive because I entirely don't know what to expect, and it's just not a nice state of affairs, if I'm honest with you. So that's where I'm going to leave this on a nice negative note for you. But that's where I'm going to leave this one. Bye.